Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. Welcome back. It's Sunday night. It's after 9 p.m. and I have had a very productive couple of days. Yesterday morning, I did a video talking about how I was working in rotations. I almost finished 4 rotations. The only thing I needed to do for the last rotation was get some items up on Etsy, either new listings or updates. Didn't get around to that. Didn't want to leave my chair and come back here and take pictures and all that. So today I did get 2 items updated. My Oopsie anemone hat. I got that listed. I added it to my listing, which I found out had expired 2 days ago. So it's a good thing that happened. And just today, I finished another Hildy the Highland Cow. This is Hershey because he's a dark chocolate. And I got him added to the listing. Murphy's Law. As soon as you start taping, the cough will kick in. So, I did get a few other things done. I have a box lid, a box of paper that it's my work tray. So I have my two current works in progress and 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I finished. And you would think I would have brought a glass of water back with me. Oh no. Okay, since my chameleon sold last week, I made another one. This is from the Yarnspirations Colorful Chameleons pattern. I did change it up a bit. Like they have you make the head separate and then make the body and sew them together. And I just take the head down to 12 stitches and do an extra row and then pick up with the body from the row where it says 12 stitches. So he is up and he is already added to the listing. Oh, I'm making progress. I'm getting better at this. Let's see. What did I make with... Oh, I made the brown cow. And I had a little bit of brown left over. So I made another ball for the collection. It's mixed with white because I didn't... I've been making them with sort of a bulky weight yarn by adding yarns together. So I need to add something there. And then I finally got around to project number 2 in the Christmas mini makes crochet along that Curious Papaya is doing over on Instagram. Just wanted to show you how small this donut is. She had a pink donut with sprinkles. I made an oopsie. No. I made a little donut that's off-white and it has Christmas sprinkles, red and green. It's so tiny. I think I'm going to put a little bit of gold yarn on it and hang it like an ornament. Okay. I did finish up a butter lamb, which I won't even need until springtime, but I figured, okay, I'll get the listing up. And I made one, and I have started another, because this is all that is left of the yellow tag sale yarn. So I can probably get, I don't know, 5 or 6 butter lambs out of this. We'll see. I figured once I've got 3 or 4 made up, then I'll update the listing. There was still some red yarn in that bag the last time I showed it, I think. That became a red monster. I did something different with this guy. Instead, like, I got up to the top, playing yarn chicken, as usual, and I ran out of yarn without enough left to sew his head shut. So I just looped yarn through. Boy, from a distance, those eyes make him look mean, but he's actually rather a happy monster. I looped yarn through, pulled it through, and then separated the strands and fuzzed it up So that fuzz is holding his head together at the top. So, little monster. That's it for my works in progress. I have made a little bit of progress on the Boggy Creek blanket. I finished the tan section, and now I'm working with some camouflage yarn. Then I have a green that's probably very similar to this. I'm going to pull a skein of that out and do 4 rows in that. And then I have another camouflage yarn that's a little bit more, a little darker than this. It's more brown, dark green, black. So I'll do 4 rows of that. And then I think I have enough dark brown that I could do that. And we'll see. We'll see how big it is then. Because this is probably about 13, 14 inches across. I think I measured, and this one was 6.5, so that would be 13. Maybe it's 15 inches. I don't have a ruler back here within easy reach, and I don't want to risk knocking my tripod over. So, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. I'm definitely going to be at 3 or 4 grocery stores trying to get, my shopping list is long. I want to go to Aldi to get the basic stuff, and there's some stuff I can only get at Walmart and some stuff I can only get at Wegmans, and I have a few Christmas presents I want to look for. That's going to require a trip to a thrift store and Target, and I have the 5-cent deposit cans and bottles to return. So it's going to be several hours running errands. I have to, it takes like 20 minutes even to get to the first place, and then around the block and all these stops. So I don't know how much crocheting I'm going to get done tomorrow. And I have to start wrapping stuff because we're having our family Christmas this Saturday, and I do not want to do what I do every year and the day before the party be there trying to wrap stuff up. Nope. I want to have it done early. That's the rule this year. Early. So I will be working on that. I've still got, oh yeah, okay. I already did my puzzle. For a second there I thought, oh, did I do my puzzle proofing today? Yes, I did my 3 pages. So I got that done. So I'll be working on some butter lambs. I pulled out, I have an order I need to work on tonight. That's what's bugging me, because I'm thinking there's something I gotta do. I have an order for an orca ornament, a little Santa hat that needs to go out in the mail tomorrow. So guess what I'm going to be working on once I finish editing this video. I pulled out, when I was looking for bright white yarn for the orca, I found some baby weight pink yarn. And I was thinking, ooh, the baby weight pink yarn held together with the baby weight white. I could do like a tweedy pink for a T-Rex, like I did the blue one. He's out of reach too. I have a picture of him. I think I've been cleaning up my Google Docs and deleting pictures. Like once I've taken the pictures and got the item up on Etsy, I'm going through my Google Photos and deleting stuff because my phone is always telling me, you're running out of space. You're running out of space. Google is saying, oh, you're running out of space. You have to buy more space. It's like, no, I'm not going to buy more space. I'm going to delete stuff. I'm going to delete pictures of stuff that I made like 5 years ago that's already sold, that I don't need the pictures of anymore. So hopefully I got a picture that I can put up. If not, maybe I'll come back and take another picture of him, put it in the video, and then delete it. But I'm pretty much getting caught up. It's time to break in, I think, that blue tote over there has the next collection of yarn that I want to use up. So I'll transfer that to a Ziploc bag and get that up on my chair and start making fun stuff from that. I also, this weekend, I put my first item up for sale on Cozy, not Cozy, Ko-fi, Ko-fi. As I was sorting through stuff here in the room, I found a big box of wool yarn. And yeah, I keep saying I'm going to make dryer balls. It's a lot of scraps of wool yarn. I'm going to make dryer balls one of these days. I have a few that are made up. They just need to be like boiled and dried so that they felt up. But in that box, there were 3 hanks of some nice wool yarn. And it's like, this seems like a shame to put this up for, like, to use this for dryer balls. Somebody could make a nice shawl or a hat and scarf set or something like that. There was a gray, a blue-gray, and a blue. So I got pictures of them, put them up on Ko-fi. It's like, okay, just a couple dollars to skein and shipping, and I hope it will make somebody happy. And then it's one less thing that I'm shuffling around, like, because that's something, I just don't make wool hats and stuff like that. There was one exception. Maybe 10 years ago, we had a really, really cold winter. And my husband said he wished that he had some sort of hat that would just cover his whole head, so he'd just have like his eyes and his nose. I was like, or his eyes and his mouth open. Yeah, I've heard of that. It's called a baklava. It's a barbelka. There's a Russian name. So I made a gray wool mask for him that I called the Snow King mask, and it was looks almost like a helmet that a knight would wear with his suit of armor. And it came down, it had like a square bib so that his neck stayed nice and warm. He's only had to wear it a few times. He'll only wear it like if he's snow blowing the driveway and it is bitter cold with a nasty wind chill out there. I think it's got to be a sub-zero wind chill before he'll wear it. But that is wool, and it is very warm, and it does its job. But I just don't like the feel of wool. I don't wear wool hats, so I don't really make all that much wool stuff. And since my cataract surgery, working with wool yarn, the fibers tend to irritate my eyes. So I might use something that's a very small percentage of wool blend, but just straight wool yarn I don't use. So, okay. I guess I'm going to go work on an orca and finalize my shopping list for tomorrow. Like, my shopping list is typed up in one Google Doc, but I want to have it organized by sections, like the produce, the dairy, the meat, the frozen. And then I'm going to go through and highlight the stuff that I would get at Aldi, and then like mark the stuff that I would get at Wegmans. The problem is, like, Wegmans and Walmart, they're both W's. Like Aldi, I can put an A by it, but I have plenty of highlighters. I can always do different colors. Like, okay, Walmart is pink and Aldi is yellow. Walmart is green. It's more fun shopping with a colorful list, and it's more fun playing with yarn. So that's what I'm going to do. So, bye-bye. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I'll see you in a couple days once I got a few more things crossed off my list. Once I start churning stuff out with the garage sale yarn, I think there's going to be some fun stuff in there. Although that monster, it wasn't anywhere on my radar. Just taking a little ball of yarn and coming up with somebody like this. He's even got, I put ears on him. I don't know if the ears are red horns, but that's something different and something I've never done before. When I got up to the next to last row, I think I chained 4, did slip stitch, single crochet, half double down the chain, and then just kept on crocheting. And the next row, I just worked around that, and it made little ears for him. I love it when an unplanned project comes together. Mr. Monster says, bye-bye.